Hey folks, this particular dude that I just beat really wasn't focused in this particular game. He had checkmate. I guess he didn't see it. He was a really good player, played really good, put up a fight. This particular day I wasn't even really focused like that. I wasn't really at my best. I had previously played about 8 games. And he just didn't focus, man. It's all about focusing, man. I keep telling y'all it's all about focusing, but he had me in checkmate. He could have got a checkmate in around like 3 moves, but he just made the bad moves. I guess because he had a bad end game. This is why it's important to focus on your end game, so that when you got somebody down, you got to put your foot on the metal. And he allowed me to, matter of fact, I just show you the game. It's a real long game, really interesting game. Pay attention, focus on what happened. But he had a checkmate, and I came back and beat him. Here we go, folks. He was white and I was black. Protecting this piece here. Also trying to move him out so I can castle. And that's what I did, castled early. I moved up because I want to free my bishop eventually and my knight. He threatens my knight. I move up, he take him, and then I just come over and take him with my queen. He threatens my queen, so I moved over. He moved back up, and then I moved down. I don't know why I moved down. Let me see. He moves up, and I moved down. Why did I move down? Maybe I wanted to push this pawn up right here. I think that's probably what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Push him up, threaten him, took him. Moved up again. I knew he would do that, and I wanted to take him. Get all up in his grill. He moved over, and I basically forked this knight here. But what he did was move down, giving him more protection. I moved him over so that I can push him up, maybe do some damage. I don't know what I was trying to do over there. Couldn't really do much anyway, so that didn't go nowhere. And when I seen how good he was at defending his pieces, I realized he was a pretty good player. Move down there, still trying to protect this bishop here. He moves down, and then what I do is move up, threatening his rook now. He moves all the way over, and then I move right here, threatening this piece, giving my queen more protection with the rook. And also I got my pawn here, who I'm eventually want to move up, or maybe I can move my bishop here. He moves down, threatening my bishop, and then I move the pawn up, protecting the bishop. So this is a really tactical game, and we really defending our pieces well and playing smart here. He threatens my bishop, and this is when I decided to threaten him, because ultimately what I want to do is end up with more pieces and maybe even get like a checkmate. I figure if he take him, I would take his queen, but he went stupid. So he took him first. I took him. He moved over to take him. I decided to take his bishop. He moved down. I moved there. He moved there. And I moved there. So I didn't end up with more pieces, but it is a tie game still. So I was like, oh man, it's going to be a long ass game. I hate when I only have a knight and 2 rooks. He got a knight and 2 rooks. He has 5 pawns, and so do I. So I didn't really like this situation here, but this is what happened. I moved down, move my knight up. I just want my knight up, involved in some way. I decided to pin his knight down, and then he get me with a little situation over here where he could possibly take him. So what I did was to stop that, moved up. That wasn't really a smart move, because he could have came down here and took him, but he decided to move over, and I took him. He took me. I took him. He took me there. I figured I had a better chance, and I know that bang, I end up with an extra piece by doing that. So check that out again. At the end game, it's all about trying to end up with more pieces, man. And it's all about, it's a pawn battle here. So I just wanted to do something that would allow me to have more pieces in the end. So I took him. took him. I was going to take that rook. I knew he'd probably take me with this or this, but that still would allow me to take him. He took me and I took him. Now I just want to basically move my pawns up the board, and I'm protecting these pieces. And I was willing to trade rooks with him, even though that was a kind of stupid move there. And I moved up. Then I took him because I know he couldn't take me. So that was a real smart move right there. Now I kind of got him, because what is he going to do to stop this piece? He would have to give up his rook. So he moved down, put me into check. I just moved up. Put me in a check again. I just moved up again. And now he's moving down. So now it's a race, a track race to see who can advance that queen first. And he ended up advancing his first. As you see here. Bang. Now, folks, this is where he could have checkmated me easily, as you can see. He moves up there. I move down. I'm trying to make sure that he can't take my queen. So I move down. He moved there. I move up. Because I didn't want to move down here. You know, and then he moved up here. There's really nowhere for me to move. And then he moved his rook over late. I mean, after that, and get me trapped in the situation up here. So I really tried to think smart. But this is where the checkmate was at. Where he almost had me. Check. I moved over. He put me into check. I moved over there. Checkmate was right here. Where was I going to go? If he moved this queen right here, I can't move here. I can't move here. I can't move here. I can't move here. And I can't move here. That would have been checkmate. This is checkmate right here. If he just simply pushed this queen up right here, it would have been checkmate. Because there was nowhere for me to go. I can't move here, this square. Can't move that square, this square, this square, or this square. Game was over. But he moved there. And I moved back here. He did that, take him, and I took him. And then right here, I knew it was a chance. I knew I was going to win this game. Because he had his opportunity to checkmate me, and he didn't take advantage of it. And this would end up happening. I took that pawn. Once I took that pawn, I started moving up to get another queen. Moved up there. Bang. Check. Move down, protecting my pawn. Move my king up again. Move my king up again. Check. Move my pawn up again. So now ain't nothing he can do to stop me from getting another queen. Bang. That's when he quit. It was over. That was over. So, yeah, man, he had a chance to win and checkmate me. He just made a, I guess that's not called a blunder. I guess a blunder is even when you make a mistake, right? But he had a chance to checkmate me. He didn't make the right move, or the appropriate move. I mean, an accurate move. And because he didn't make the correct move, that, you know, you can't give a player like me second life, man. When you got me down, it's just good to just beat me and go in on me. Because if you let me get back up and give me an opportunity to get back in the game, very rarely, and I ain't trying to say I'm the best player in the world, but against average players and, you know, just your regular everyday people, you give me a chance to get back in the game, you most likely gonna win. Because my confidence get back up, and I'm gonna start hitting you with some real good moves. And that's what happened to him. So fuck yeah.